Hi, everybody. I wanted to share with you an experience I had yesterday, and it was uncomfortable because I'm stuck in this bubble of light where almost everybody that I know is positive and happy, shares kindness and gratitude and shares the good, focuses on the good. And I know that there's a lot of people out there that don't do that. However, I was subjected to it yesterday and I thought, wow, there is a lot of people that have not woken up out of their negative mindset and project so much anger and negativity out there. And it was on Facebook, and it wasn't that I was looking for it. It was more or less that I get notifications for Facebook Live events, and one was coming up, and I thought, maybe I'll watch it. And then I saw all these complaints and negative comments, and I thought, I don't think I'm going to sit here and wait for this to start because I feel like it was negative. Not what was coming up on the live feed, but these people voicing their opinions, which I don't mind that. I think it's okay to voice your opinion, but why do you have to be so harsh? Maybe in the past I was like that. I don't recall. All I know is that this whole experience with this isolation and this COVID-19 pandemic is to shake us out of that mindset, not to get us to complain and focus on the bad parts of it. And I believe that us earth angels and light workers are here to teach people that what you give out there is what you get in return. So it's nobody's fault if you're subjected to negativity all the time, or if you find yourself in experiences that are uncomfortable or negative. You have to remember that you get what you give. It is the law of attraction. It is, whether you believe in it or not. Take a look around you. I am not the only person that sees the good and actually attracts it. I'm not. There is a lot of us, which is why I follow a lot of these live feeds, because they are spiritual teachers and people that help me be on my path to enlightenment and to personal growth and to happiness and positivity and all the good. And my word for today in meditation, which I am correlating it with the experience I had yesterday, is get out of your own way. And a lot of people struggle with that because they know about the law of attraction. They put out there what they want, but they refuse to believe or can't believe that it's going to come to them. And they do things to get in their own way unintentionally by focusing on the fear or focusing on the lack that they don't have it already, or how am I going to get that? And that is all our ego. Our ego is totally about, how, when, where, and is very impatient. Our ego can also focus on the negative experiences from our past, and the negative experiences that we're going through right now. And when you realize that that's not your higher self, that's not your voice of love, because your higher self only speaks to you out of love, you will know, okay, there's a difference here. My ego tends to make me feel bad. My higher self makes me feel better. It speaks to me in a loving and respectful way. Then you can decide how you want to project your own energy out into the world. Do you really want to keep attracting negative experiences and anger and feeling this frustration within yourself to the point where you need to address that out to everyone else? Yes, I do know that misery loves company, and our ego is what needs to feel justified. I touched on this yesterday. Our ego is the one that wants people to agree with you. And the ego is what keeps us stuck and in our own way. Our ego is what addresses all this negativity. And our ego is not all bad. Our ego is our free will. And we are very blessed with that gift to be able to make our own decisions and not be controlled. However, we also have to remember that not anything really is in our control. So we have the choice to believe that we can control everything. And I'm here to tell you that that's your ego. You have to remember that you get to choose daily how you're going to act, how you're going to treat people, the decisions that you're going to make by trusting your gut, trusting your instinct, which is your higher power. And it is whatever is for your highest good will come through your gut feelings and your knowingness, which you know if you're supposed to make this decision or that decision. And some of us get confused because we want something so much that we ignore our gut instinct, or we get ourselves very confused in our head. So stop getting in your way. Affirm right now, I am out of my way. I am attracting all good things. And be mindful of what you are putting out in the universe. Because I will tell you, as soon as I saw all of those comments on Facebook, I got off because I thought, I am not going to sit here and waste my time and energy reading this crap that is coming from people's big heads and egos and them thinking that they know everything and having this inner anger where they need to just project it out into social media and out into the world. They have no idea what they're doing to themselves. And I pray for them. I wish them an awakening that shakes them and snaps them out of that negative mindset, because we all did come from a place of love. We did come from God, from Source, who loves us and made us in his perfect image. And sometimes we lose sight of that. And people sometimes don't ever get back into that, because whether or not they were raised in a religious or spiritual household or a positive or negative household, that will determine how they become as adults. But then as adults, we have the choice to become whatever we want. We do not any longer have the control of our parents. We might have their guidance, and and that could be a good thing or a bad thing, because we get to choose, though. That's the thing. We get to choose. We do not have to listen to all this noise. We do not have to go looking for the negative. We do not have to be a part of it. We do not have to comment on negative comments. A lot of people that I know that are spiritual will tell me once in a while that they go off Facebook or Twitter or social media altogether because they can't handle the negativity. And in a way, that's a good thing, because that means you're evolving. You're becoming more sensitive to it, which is awesome, because then you become more mindful as far as your energy goes, and that you can get yourself in that positive mindset so that you share the light and not the darkness, because that's why we're here. So if you're being sensitive to the animal videos that are, gruesome, or even the news, I can't watch it. I know that if I'm meant to know something, I will find out. I am not going to go looking for it, because like yesterday, I was subjected to a lot of negativity. And I look at it as validation that I'm in a good place, that, okay, I am not like that. That's why I don't see that stuff a lot, because I give positivity, I give light, I give love, I give gratitude. I try so hard, even on my days where I feel off, I try very hard to get out of that. And if I feel like I'm in a negative space, I will not go on social media. I will spend time by myself, and I will do whatever I can to raise my vibration so that I get back into focusing on the good. And the word that I always start with is hope, because you can't go from depressed, angry, and frustrated all the way to joy. It just doesn't happen that quickly. So if you start with hope you can actually get your mind to go up from there. And just remember that I'm only here to help, not harm. And if you do feel like you're one of those people who gets stuck in the drama and wants to project negativity, just realize that that's not really who you are. You can want to vent and release, which is one thing, but you don't have to do it so that you're actually projecting that energy onto others. Do it alone, by yourself, off of social media, and stop looking for the drama. Don't comment. If you see stuff like that on social media, I did not even comment. It's not worth my time and my energy, and I don't want to actually start a series of tennis where I'm going to say my piece, which is usually positive, because those negative people, they don't hear you. They don't see it as being a positive thing. It's almost like you're being a button pusher, and I'm not ever trying to push anybody's buttons. I just want people to focus on the good, because it is all around us. And that is what I have to say today. I hope you get out of your own way and attract so many blessings, and have a wonderful day, and God bless you all.